Some more. Wow, that was a good coma. How long has it been since I've been out? Let's see, it's 22nd of June. Oh my god. That would mean I had been out for 6 months? 6 months. Oh no. And it's been a year since this channel has been uploaded. Oh my god. I've let down my subscribers, my fans. I dropped my phone too. Nothing hits the spot like Japanese tea and some green tea to help calm the nerves. Wait, Japanese culture? That's it. I love Japanese culture, but more importantly, the Bushido, or otherwise known as the samurai. Now, what would be a good game, a perfect game, that has samurais and something that I could easily review? You've read the title, haven't you? That's right, today we're going to be looking at Way of the Samurai 4. Way of the Samurai 4 is an open-world choose-your-own-adventure developed by Ghostlight, in where you play a Ronin and start and finish your own story. According to the Steam version of Way of the Samurai 4 that I am reviewing today, it promises branching storylines with multiple endings, dynamic combat system, vast array of melee and gunpowder weaponry, extensive character customization, key event decision-making, sword collecting, and original Japanese voiceover with English subtitles. That sounds promising. Tell me why I exist. How does the combat and gameplay function in this game? Is it good? Is it bad? Well, combat in this game is more arcadey, that you fight one enemy at a given time. Both you and the enemy have a life bar, which is the green bar, and a vitality meter, which is the purple bar. As long as vitality is not zero, life will regenerate. This applies to enemies as well, and you have the basic attacks, your weak attacks, and your strong attacks. And also you have the Spring Harvest. Now when you activate Spring Harvest, you can quickly take your opponents out with good samurai action. And I just love it. But that's it. That's it for the combat. It's just a hack and slash until you win. And when you're replaying the game over and over again to get the other endings, as it said, we have multiple endings here, then it doesn't become as fun anymore, and it just becomes tiresome, and it's not fun to fight the same enemies over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it just doesn't seem like it's worth it to get those other endings because you have to fight these same guys over and over. Yeah, speaking of the endings, there's only 10. Which is a darn shame, because the last game had actually 22, and one of them was a secret ending. So I'm a little bit disappointed also in the lack of endings that you can get, and also the lack of variety in the combat. So it's not much changed in the combat from the original game, except for the fact that you can now use guns. You can actually use a pistol and a rifle. A rifle you can collect off the Marines, and a pistol you can either buy from with your samurai points or something like that, or you have to unlock the pistol somehow, but it's a little bit complicated. And what I hate about the guns though in this game is that they break so easily. You can at least kill one guy and it's already about to break, or it's already broken in the midst of that, and it won't shoot again. So, gunplay in this game, it's lackluster. I mean, it's not really true to a samurai. A samurai uses a katana anyways. So, enough about the combat, which is sadly lackluster now. Let's talk about the actual gameplay, shall we? Now, much like the Mass Effect series, you are able to decide what your character says. Now, be careful, because what you say can impact your future, impact your story. Sort of. Keyword here being sort of. See, yes, it does decide some things, but it's kind of the same problem that all these games that want to have multiple endings. This is the same problem they've all had. Is where if you like replay the game and do a different dialogue choice at that same exact moment, and the outcome's just the same. That's what plagues this game quite a lot, and quite a lot of that. So, replayability is kind of low for this game after you've like gotten the 10 endings and after you looked at all the dialogue choices, because a lot of the dialogue choices, no matter what you say, it has the same outcome anyways. So that loses the illusion that this is based on what you do. So that's kind of a problem this game also faces. But now, let's stop talking about the gameplay, the combat, because I forgot one thing. What about the story? So what is this weird story? Because this is a Japanese game, and Japanese, I'm sorry, but you guys are weird. So, what is the game's story? So, Japan is a little behind on industry, and England has come to industrialize Japan in a non-harmful way so that a bond can be made between the two countries. Now there's the Shogun who believe this is a great idea, and they make sure the town of Amihama, which is the harbor town in this game, is safe from criminals. So they're the cops basically. Then there's the Royal Marines who protect the foreigners, led by... Wait. Stop everything. Melinda Megamelons? Megamelons? Are you serious? That's like calling Caddy a wanky. You just don't do that, Ghostlight. Ugh. And there's the Prajnas, the rebels who want to preserve the Bushido spirit and believe in protecting Japan from foreign influence. And then there's you. You are the Ronin that will be, I don't know, somebody in this town. No matter who you decide to help, it will always start with this skirmish in the harbor. And depending on what you do, you can die in boiling hot water, get attacked by ninjas, etc., etc. I should also mention that when you beat the game, they place your created character in the world that you can fight and kill. That, I think, is an awesome idea. This game does have some pretty good graphics and some funny humor, whether it's your type of humor or my type of humor, who's to say. But as open world games go, and for a game that wants to revolve around your choices, this game is okay. It's not the absolute worst, but the other side of that coin is not the absolute best. I mean, there's certainly better games that have done this concept a little bit better, like Life is Strange, which I've played, which is an awesome game. Mass Effect, of course, has done this similar style as well. But all in all, it's an okay game. I mean, you got the charm, but the problem with that is that after you play it a lot of times and then you try to unlock the 10 endings, you try to unlock all the accessories and clothing, then it just loses its charm a bit. Because you've already seen the charm, so what's more to play for it? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my first ever game review. This was a long time coming. I'm back now, and I'm ready to start making more videos and more content. If you would like to request a game for me to review, leave it down in the comments below. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, I'll leave Kedikrus's nice face, and you just click on his face and you'll be able to subscribe to me to see more content that I will be uploading more tomorrow. I'll upload, I think, another video tomorrow besides this one. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet, but I will be uploading something tomorrow. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Defeated Enemy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye! So, how does the